Remember in the last section when we talked about being ready for anything but assuming nothing because anything can and may happen? Well, ask any emergency vehicle driver and they'll tell you just how true that really is. You know, it's hard to understand that with all the lights, the sirens, and the strobes, that when it comes to emergency vehicles, other drivers are unpredictable. You have to remember that lights and sirens and strobes, well, they don't magically part traffic and they don't grant you immunity. So being familiar with a few of the more common mistakes, a few of the more common reactions that drivers make, well, that'll help make you a better driver. So let's get started with what may be the top of our list, slamming on brakes. Most motorists today are guilty of DWP, driving while preoccupied. They have the music too loud, the AC or heat full blast, or in this case, they're talking on a cell phone. Often they react to hearing the siren like this guy did. They panic and hit the brakes. Another common reaction is simply failing to yield to an emergency vehicle operating warning devices. Failure to yield can be a source of great frustration, especially when you're responding to something like a call for a choking baby or to the hospital with CPR in progress. But remember, you can't help if you don't get there. Many drivers still don't know where to go when an emergency vehicle approaches. They may quickly change lanes, speed up, slow down, pull left, pull right, block intersections, or even coattail or draft behind your vehicle to get through traffic. It'll be up to you to keep your cool and weave through this minefield of hazards. While you can't control what the public does, you can control what you do. The last situations we'll cover involve two of the more common mistakes made by emergency vehicle operators. The first is being distracted from your driving, and the chief distractors are right in the cab with you. You have enough to concentrate on just dealing with the motoring public. Focus on what is outside your vehicle, not inside. Another problem encountered by emergency vehicle operators is focusing way too closely on what is going on outside and causing tunnel vision. Your peripheral vision blurs or blacks out, and depth perception becomes distorted. It's more common than you think, and even some veteran emergency vehicle operators have experienced tunnel vision. This can be a potentially deadly condition if your view of the big picture is lost. As was pointed out earlier, you can't control the motoring public, but you can control what you do and how you react to the many situations that will occur on the road. Remember what Doug said in the first section? Right, we're asking permission, nothing more. So here are some tips. First and foremost, remain patient and courteous. Impatience will only frustrate and distract you and the motoring public. Help other drivers determine your direction of approach by fluctuating your audible warning devices. Always allow yourself an out by keeping an ample cushion of safety, especially at night or in rain or snow. This helps you anticipate and react to sudden or changing situations. Prevent tunnel vision by keeping your eyes moving and taking in the big picture. And finally, expect the unexpected. Because if you ask anyone who has been in an ambulance crash, most will tell you, "I never saw it coming."